Hello.
Bourgeoisie.
Yeah, bourgeois. Yeah, it should have been ZHI. But oh well.
Bourgeoisie.
Yeah, bourgeois.
Bourgeoisie.
That's actually
Huh.
close to the name that they use for. That's probably what it is. I didn't even think about that. Because I'm assuming at some point you've heard of the Chinese word for basically annoying leftist is baijiu.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's probably a China-ification of bourgeoisie.
It's quite possible.
I didn't even think of that. Oops, I've had Bob in our title this whole time. Left over from when we played Gladius.
Oh.
Oops.
He's here in spirit.
Yeah, well, Bob's always here in spirit, and that's when you need to side-sip your can. Yeah, I should have been doing this during the ERB. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're professional.
So I just want to point this out.
Yes.
There's a little figure of Anna.
Why?
I don't know, but I just never noticed that. They have stuff from their other games too.
Yeah, it's other games is fine, but it's just one of the things where, like, in a time before you existed, dolls of you existed.
Yeah. We need to memorize this. So left, right, center, left, right, center, or left, right, left.
Okay.
Left, right, center,
I'll
left,
count
right,
on
left.
you to do that. I don't give a fuck.
1, 2, 2, or sorry, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1.
Okay.
I'm not gonna remember that.
I got most of the stuff.
Believe that you've got everything that you need here. I don't remember. She might need something for you, or you need just go to the courtyard. Try to go to the courtyard.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh
I
no!
could
So
just
you
try
need
and
to
make one for it.
look
me,
at
Winfrieda.
something first.
Oh.
Look at your desk, which I think is.
That one?
That's Jacob.
No, I think that the one that's open.
Of course, she. Okay, let's see. Blah blah blah. Weird. Blah blah. Destiny. Blah blah. All right, I think I got it well enough. Let's just spout this off to Mother and get out of here. Hey, Mother.
Winfrieda, really?
All right. All right. I think I'm ready now.
Very well, go ahead. Tell me what word is.
Weird is the pattern that shapes our destinies, influenced in many ways, in part by the weave of the Norns, three great
you
maidens
do
who
remember
look
that we
upon
were
us all
playing
and
as the witch.
determine our
Yes.
futures.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Also by everything
And
we
as
do. Everything our
psychically
ancestors
entered her
entered her brain.
Yeah, and we're
Causality,
reliving
consequence, it is what will happen, is happening, and what has already happened.
Very good.
Weird is
Now recite
destiny.
the Vogt School of Witchcraft's
memories. Where is the
oath for
force?
me.
It's
But
made out of
Mother-
midichlorians.
Mighty
By
Chlorian.
the
Mighty
weird
Morphin
we shall abide,
midichlorians.
and
They
in
have that
respect
hit
treat each
song,
day justly,
Knock
for every
on
right,
Wood.
a path
Knock
warm
on
and
Weird.
enlightened. For
Knock
every
on Weird.
wrong, a path blackened and
You know which one I'm talking
stay
about,
cautious
yes?
of the devil,
Oh,
forever
they're talking
waiting
about Mighty
to-
Mighty Boss Stones? That's what, okay, that was the ref. I'm like, what
And
play
stay
on words is he
cautious of
making
the
with
devil,
midichlorians? It's like, oh no, it's
forever
not even a play on words with
It's-
the midichlorians.
Yeah.
It's Mighty Chlorian.
Yeah.
Listen to me, Winfrieda. This is what concerns me the most.
Never
As a
had
kid,
to
here
knock
we
on
go.
weird.
science
But I know
that you
someone
and
who
Hans
has.
obsess with.
Makes me
Don't
wonder
let your
if
mind
I
be
could.
distracted by what's not
Makes me wonder if
Mother.
That all applies to her.
It's just because of something you don't understand. You're being dramatic.
I am not.
No.
I have seen what it will do to you.
I'm not being a
To your
bitch. You're the
word.
bitch.
It is a dark,
Quit
dark
bitching it up in
path,
here.
Winfrieda.
The
that you
apple
must
doesn't fall
not
too
take
far from the
lightheartedly.
tree, though. If you
Your
call me a
father
bitch,
was
that means
here.
you're a
You know
bitch,
he'd
We
say
have
the
a no
same.
bitch
That's a
tolerance
lie.
policy here.
He was always happy to let me do my experiments.
We're in
Unlike
we're
you.
in
He
violation
wouldn't
of
have been
government
if it got in
policies
the
based
way
on
of
the
your
amount of
witchcraft,
bitchiness here.
Winfrieda.
You're gonna set off the
Let
bitch
God
Do
alarm.
not be
this
how
far ahead
bitchy
of
my
you in your
face
studies.
is.
I've
I'm
done what you
drawn to
asked.
be a bitch.
May I leave now?
Well,
Yes.
you've
I
got.
have drawn
Yes,
bitch
you may.
face.
Yes, I have drawn.
Oh, but Winnie, if
You
see
inherited
Hans,
your
tell him to
father's
come see
fuck
me
me
to
eyes.
practice his test.
You didn't get my
As
drawn
you
bitch
wish.
eyes.
The wanderer will be
It's
here
the
any day.
same eyes,
The
just the
judgment
slants
he
the
passes
different
will play a
direction.
crucial
Hers are
part in
angled
your
inward, the other ones are
practice.
angled outward.
Be ready
That's all
for
it
his
is.
test.
Really?
It is
Yes.
for
Is
your
that
own
is that
good.
really how you make
Fine,
fuck me
I
eyes? You
will.
just angle them the other way?
Oh no, she's had
No,
both.
no.
Hers are rounded. That's why
Yeah.
I'm giving
Have
it
we done
that.
the right thing, Philip? Putting the fate of the girls in the hands of someone else?
Also,
No,
this is
no, the
mild.
kids are out of touch.
It is the way of word. I cannot waver. And the girls, we will see. Only time can tell now.
Yeah.
Two sisters in a faraway sky.
One's a genius, the other a fool. To find out the truth, we must sift through
Freedom!
their stool.
Finally! Now,
I
Hans
thought
told
we
me
were
he had
gonna go
something he
further
wanted
with
to
the
tell
Pinky and
me.
the Brain song.
Only
that would have been. Yeah.
everyone's
Oh,
Well,
see,
except
that kid on the
him.
bottom left is going through the
Where's he
stool
gone
right
off to
now.
Yes.
Uringle isn't the friendliest kid around, so he's usually on his own. If he stopped yelling at all of us, he might actually make some friends.
It's not yelling right.
Yoringle's always a
He
douche.
always gets the best lunches. Those grapes look pretty delicious. These two brothers, all they care about is looking cool and impressing Yannicka. This one is the tough guy.
Does he
If the
scream? a
yo-yo
lot?
didn't make that obvious enough.
Does
Something
that make
tells
him
me
tough?
his tricks
Yeah,
still
his
need
name's
some work,
Wilhelm.
though.
Oh, I get it. Just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't click on any of them. You don't care. Go to the
Oh, yeah,
treehouse.
there's like nothing else to interact with.
I might try asking the others first where...
Oh,
God
fuck. Sorry, I forgot that part.
Winnie, you finished detention. Are you okay? I hope Mother wasn't too hard on you.
I'm fine, Yannicka. It's just attention.
Now, is the sister a
Not that
bitch?
you know what that's like.
I know you're a tough cookie, Winnie. I just
assuming
think
not.
that,
Like she's
well,
super
sometimes
kind,
Mother
but is
a
it that
bit
super kind to where it's
hard on
dickish?
you, is all.
She has to be.
Which is overly
With the
caring
Wanderer
because she
coming and the
thinks you're
grades
always
she's
gonna be
getting.
inferior.
Or just
No
because
way
that's
she'll
her
ever be
persona
you,
that she
Yannicka.
puts on?
It's not a competition, Wilhelm.
No, because she's already the default good
ever get through the
woman.
Wanderer's
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's the
Diving into the
queen.
lake and
Yeah.
taking the
This is
amber
all
ore
about the
provides
fall.
Why is it
on.
from?
Don't
the
even
fall
joke
of
about that.
Windbreed, not
You
the.
know what happened to poor
Wimpy was
Yorinda.
innocent all
Yeah, maybe
along.
Winnie could get some advice from her if she ever
it's
talked again.
both.
That is.
It's a
Yeah,
little bit of
well,
both.
Maybe I will.
It doesn't.
And I'd
It,
really show
none
you
of
guys.
this
Winnie, no.
reliving-
forgives
Why
her
is it
actions.
going? You don't know
But
what
holy
explains
shit,
her motivation.
100% explains it.
Yeah,
I know
you don't go into
you
the
did.
memories
I
of the villain to
suppose.
make them just
Only
more
you guys can
evil.
still believe
It's
in
the,
silly
it's to
children's
find out
tales like
why
that.
they're
I have a
evil.
secret
Yeah.
advantage
It's
anyway
also
that will make me 10
somewhat
times
weak.
better than Yannicka.
This
but
game
it's
has been
really
somewhat
not a
weak, so I would
competition.
expect it.
Yeah, right. Here comes the science babble.
It's not babble. You'll
But
see.
yeah, so this is
I'll
also
prove
explaining why
all
she has so much
wrong and win the
technology.
test.
Come on, everyone. It's
She's
fun.
not
Let's
just a
have
witch. She,
fun.
she
Yeah.
wants to
Wait a
use
second.
science to
Not
actually
everyone
explain
is
things.
here. Where's Hans? Do you guys know where he went?
He said he was going to the usual place. He seemed pretty excited.
Chubbed up and
Yeah,
everything as he
their
ran.
usual little lovebird hideout.
It's not like that. Ugh. Not everyone is like you boys, spending all day dribbling and drooling all over precious you-know-who.
Who know who?
No one, Yannicka.
Yannicka.
No, and
I can never remember his stupid code for the hideout, though. I
Do
hope
you remember
he's
the stupid
written it
code for the
down somewhere.
hideout?
I said you remember it.
Why? Go ahead.
You do?
Probably.
Okay. So,
It's
yeah.
on those rocks. You hit 1,
Oh, like
3, 3, 1, 2. Is it 313 or is it 131? I think it's 131.
do we need to go back?
No, 131.
So do 131.
Yeah. Fuck. It was 313.
Are you sure?
Yes. So. Okay.
Well, I don't know if we have to reset it or not.
Oh, you just go ahead and let's confirm then.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's double clicking. 1331 or
1332.
Oh,
131.
okay, that's what it. Okay.
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 Okay. So 1, 2. Then was 3.
131.
131.
Ah, there we are. About time.
Harry! heretics.
Yeah,
Hans?
pretty much.
Hello?
Winnie! Oh!
Also,
Sorry.
because we haven't played in a while.
I didn't hear you come in,
Pretty much
but
every single one of these
I'm
characters
glad
you've
you're
met
finally
already.
Yes,
here.
yeah.
Well, if it wasn't
Yeah,
for
Hans
your
was the one
dang
chained
door
up, right?
code, what's got you all excited?
I never believe
the
what
kid
I
eating
found.
grapes. Joringel
I
was-
barely believe it myself. Last night.
Joringel was
by
the one that was
orphanage,
chained
Chained-
up.
oh,
I
so
heard
this is
two
the one that was in the
travelers
lake.
talking about
This is the one that was in the
something.
lake.
They said
Okay.
it was the scientific discovery of the century.
Well, what was it?
Winnie, they found it. They found just what we've been looking for. It's called telekinesis.
I'm not following. What's telenemesis?
Telekinesis. Yes. Well, I wasn't so sure myself, but I went on to describe how this man could move things just by thinking about it.
So, he was actually a witch then?
No, Winnie, that's the thing. He was just a regular
It's
farmer.
not through
And
incantations.
that's not all.
It's science.
He could
What?
read people's thoughts and feelings, their memories. The townsfolk accused him
Yeah,
of being a
it's
witch.
really hard to tell
what
if
with
it's
the
just
fear of
not fully
witchcraft
thought out
spreading
or
and
if it's
all,
just
but apparently
lost in
he knew
translation.
nothing
Since
about
I'm
witchcraft.
sure this is a foreign game.
It is a foreign
Sensed his
game.
Yeah.
abilities.
Okay.
I think it's
That's nice
more
for
so
him.
not thought out.
But I still don't see why you're all excited.
Right, yes. Well, I
mean,
did
it's-
some research after hearing
Yeah,
it.
because his
And
whole
it's just like I
their whole
thought.
thing
All the
is
things that were
well,
said about
she likes
this
him,
man's
so she
abilities.
wants
It's
to
just
prove
like
that
the third
him
eye
being so
chakra
into science
spells.
Third
is
eye.
a good thing,
Isn't
and
that
that
the subject
witchcraft
we had
isn't
a
the
few
only
weeks
way.
ago
It's
in
why
class?
they're all in a
Exactly.
witchcraft school.
Don't you see?
But the
It's what we've been looking
mother
for.
won't-
It's a
Yeah, she
connection
just won't
between
accept
it. Yeah,
science
the
and
connection between science and
witchcraft.
witchcraft.
You mean
So telekinesis is
this
the
would
bridge
show
to
Mother
that.
once
Yeah.
and for all that science is important?
Exactly.
Why the
Just
fuck
think
would
of
she
the
want to
possibilities,
steal the
too.
telekinesis in the
discoveries
end?
we could
Yeah,
make.
wouldn't
Day.
it be
Hold
to
on.
examine it
This
and
is what the
prove
third
it?
eye thing can do. Then my test. I
Yeah,
could pass it
here,
easily.
why she wants telekinesis
Well,
makes
it's
sense.
just-
She could just
Sure,
read someone's mind and
but
pass
not
the
just
test.
that.
Yes.
If we can learn more about what telekinesis is,
But
then
now she's an
we
old
can
woman
help people
who doesn't have to
understand
pass
magic
fucking
through
tests.
science.
Yeah,
People
she's
won't have to
taking
be
over
afraid of us
the-
anymore.
The world,
the,
as we
yeah,
know
the
it.
kingdom.
This
Yeah.
could be what finally helps me beat Yannick
which-
once and for all.
Her doing that
Oh,
also, like,
But Winnie,
why
I
did she?
think
did-
perhaps we should
Oh, I
concentrate on
I think that's.
Right.
I think there's a
do we
prophecy
do
at some
now?
point that said
Can we
that
get it?
the
This
telekinesis would.
telekinesis.
Right. Whatever. How do we get it? What do we do?
Well,
Yes, this
maybe.
would have been a better
perhaps
basis for
we
the
should
game.
rush into
Where you're in a
this.
world
Rush?
full of magicians,
the
you
Wanderer's
aren't
Test is
one.
any
You
day
have
now.
to use
Mother
practical
was just
means
lecturing
to
me
solve the
about it.
problems
If I
of the
get this
world.
telenemesis,
One of my
if I use
favorite
it to pass this
RPGs
test, my
has
weird will
that
be
as one of the
perfect. Mother
characters.
won't have to scold me or
Saga
tell me
Frontier
off
2.
anymore.
Right. That
One of the
is
main
true.
characters that
Maybe finally
is
finally,
a
Mother will
prince,
stop comparing
and
me.
the
I'll
entire
never
world.
have to be told I'm not as
It's.
good as precious
I
little
find this
Yannick
kind of like an
ever
interesting
again.
like
Yeah.
thing. Everyone has
Yeah,
magic.
You're
Mhm.
right.
And you have an
Let's
element
do it.
kind of
Let's
attached
help
to you.
Yeah.
pass that
So
test.
if you want
So,
there,
details,
so there's
details.
almost
How are we going to
no
do this?
steel anything. There's no metal anything. There is metal. They
Do you
use
remember
metal for like
anything about the third eye
horseshoes and stuff
spells?
like that.
Yeah.
But as far as tools go,
Might not have
if
been
you
paying
want
too
a
much
knife,
attention in
well,
class.
I am a
Yes,
fire
I
user.
looked
Okay,
over
here's
my notes last
a
night.
knife that
We
has
were never taught
fire
any
element
direct
in it, and it's
awakening
just like a
spells,
piece of
but
stone with
there's
a
Yeah.
handle, and then you use your
You channel your
you channel
energy
energy
through it,
so that way
yeah.
you can cut.
kind of fits.
Same thing with
Okay,
wood,
great.
water, everything
is
just
it?
suddenly becomes a
It's an
usable tool because of it.
incantation to
Um,
summon the goddess
The main character
Minerva.
Gustav
For extrasensory
doesn't
insight
have
and
any
knowledge,
magic,
you impede
and he's a
magic
prince
beads
for a
with a
country, and
spell,
there's a
then
firebrand
place
as
them on your
the
head
sword that
to
he's
help
supposed to
open your
inherit,
third eye.
and
Winnie,
it
you
doesn't
know
do
that Mrs.
anything
Vogt
for him.
spell
So
book
they're
is
like,
strictly off limits to us.
get the fuck out.
And, you know
And
it
that's him
wouldn't
as
be
a
the
child.
first time
Yeah.
I
And so
borrowed
he's
it
like
either.
a
Okay.
rejected
So first we need
prince
a plan
that
for
finds
swiping
that
the
someone
spell
else,
What
a
else?
blacksmith, like,
Well,
oh yeah, my
I
wife can't
remember.
use magic, so I made her a little
These are
steel knife,
okay.
like
I
a
have some left over
butcher's
from
knife.
class,
He's like,
but we also need
could we make
3
one bigger?
candles.
Yeah.
And he's like,
One
what?
of white,
That's weird.
one
So like,
of
he creates
Yeah.
the first metal sword,
Yeah.
and he becomes a
could be
badass because
I don't
he
think
just
there's any
uses
left in
physical
school.
arts
Yeah.
and like
We could make
takes
them, though.
over
Yeah.
the country and a
Alright,
shit
great.
ton of
Swipe
things,
spell
wins a
book.
ton of
Make
wars because he's
candles.
actually
Easy.
the
Let's get
prince, so he is
cracking then.
well trained, all of this stuff, and the game goes over the course
By
of
the
history
way,
for like 200
Mother said
years.
you have to go
So
see
you
her
jump
about your
through multiple
test.
characters,
Oh, right.
and Gustav disappears at
I
one
still
point.
need to pass the smoke
And
appearance
then there are
module.
people that
Smoke
pretend to be
appearance?
Gustav. You actually
Oh,
play as
is
them
that for
at
your
points
elective?
too.
Yeah.
And you can go in any
methods
order
of
until you
appearing. The
reach a
only
certain
reason I
point, and then you
chose
can play
it
as other
was because
characters
I
to
thought
reach
I could fake it
certain
and
parts of the story.
solidify carbon
And
dioxide.
in the end,
Turns
you
out,
are playing the
not so
descendants
easy to
of
move around
a
with these
few
on
other
my own.
characters,
Solid
including
carbon.
the side characters in
Solidified
Gustav's story,
carbon
to fight the fake
dioxide.
Gustav
It's that
that you
smoky
also
stuff
played as.
behind me there.
And it's
Kinda
like,
ice, but
This is just
dry.
kinda
and much
interesting.
colder. So
And also
cold it
has,
burns you if you touch
strategy
it.
battles
I
in
figured
it,
that out the hard
which-
way.
But
Yeah, I
how's
love
that
those.
meant to help you
So
with your smoke
I
appearance?
loved the
What?
game. It's just
That fog coming off of it.
a Saga
That's
Frontier game
sublimation.
or a Saga
An
game.
ice turning
So
from
it's
a
hard as
solid into a gas. But if you
fuck.
drop the ice into
And such a
water,
time sink to actually,
then that happens a
play.
lot faster and makes a lot
especially
more
because leveling up
fog.
is
Ah,
random.
I see.
Oh, you
And
beat
then
a
you
guy.
use that to
You
decide
get
your
+1
appearance.
to
Clever.
Yeah.
nothing.
Clever.
You get +1 to your
Maybe.
strength.
Yeah, your
Whatever-
primary
Not just
stat.
disguise
Whatever
the
thing you
stat that
used.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Also,
oh,
the
okay.
disappearance
Like,
as
yeah.
well.
Winnie.
So it's like,
what are you
I'm going to have to
planning now?
keep doing stuff. And
Hans,
all items have
we'll
breaking
use this
points
to steal
because
the
as you
spellbook.
use them,
It's perfect.
you're using
There's
the
as
element
much
of
fog
them
as you
and
say.
removing it.
It should be easy to grab it while Mother is distracted.
Sure, but like I said, it's too cold to carry, and we
Yeah, I
don't
should
have
really
any
go back and
gloves.
beat that game.
And besides,
You know, it'd probably
I
take
can't
me
really
like
drop it
50
in water
hours.
without Mrs. Vogt
That's a long
noticing.
fucking
Right,
game.
right. Don't worry about all that. I'll find a way
lot
I
of
can
fucking
help while
hard
you're doing the
fights.
test. Leave it to me. I'll figure
Ah,
it out.
Saga games are hard.
Where's this telekinesis guy gone? Let's go find him. Surely he could just tell me how to pass my test if he wants to help people, right?
Actually, that was kind of my first thought, too. That's why I'm fixing this machine. The idea is that it reads patterns of energy moving in the brain when you wear it. So if we observe this man's brain patterns, then perhaps we could even replicate
That's
them.
right.
Yes,
She doesn't
that
just
sounds
want to
great. Let's
steal
do
it.
it.
She wants to prove to everyone that it
I'm
is
not so sure.
a thing
It
outside of
might
magic.
take time, Winnie. This
That's her
machine
motivation.
still needs a lot of work.
Because
And
she
the
cares
man,
about
he
him
went
and
into
his theories.
hiding.
What? Why?
To avoid punishment.
Weak,
These
but it's there.
townspeople,
Yeah.
they're really serious about putting an end to witchcraft.
Ugh, darn people. Always getting so worked up about stuff they don't know anything about.
Yes, well, that's why they get worked up, Winnie. We just have to be patient. Find ways to help them understand.
Oh,
you know?
Hans,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are a
sure.
child.
Whatever you
You're
say.
Thinking. People
Right.
are stupid.
This
and they'll always be
incantation isn't,
stupid.
incantating itself.
Again, there's a far
I'm
more
off to get us
interesting
stuff.
dynamic.
Okay, then.
Uh-huh.
I would rather
I'll
play it
be
as
here if you
Winfried.
need me.
Because then we get to play a character. There's the dry ice. Have to carry it.
Yeah, you need a mitt of some kind.
That's Hans' most prized
You actually,
possession.
yeah, that's later on in the thing.
Certificate
That's
for
in her
first
house.
place
That's one
in
of
the
her
science
the items
youth
that
fair.
you.
It was his first
See.
award for science ever.
You
A silly thing, but
need
I'm
the
super
dragon.
proud of him.
I think you can take now.
Ah, he looks hungry. I better find something for him
Oh.
to eat first. He doesn't like being handled
Okay.
too much when he's hungry. Do you? No, you don't.
What do you need here?
Here's tools.
No, I don't think so. Don't go out the window yet, but that's you need to get. I know what you need for that. So go leave here.
Yeah.
You'll get the beehive and you'll get wax out of it. Don't need to go
Oh.
there yet. Go
I'm
back to
tempted
the
go
other
see if it
place.
is we'll see how.
Yeah, there's only a few.
Yeah. Locations.
You need to do a talking thing between Eurindi and Euringle. That will get you the
Hey there, Eurinda.
grapes, which will dye the thing because you need different
Yeah.
colored candles. You need the string
You
from
seem
the
kind of lonely
yo-yo,
over here. I could be wrong.
and you need the
but
flower from
You seem
him.
to keep glancing at someone in the
Get
yard.
stuff from their
Uh-huh.
desks, so you
I'm
actually
not
need to go
wrong.
inside now.
Okay.
Is it a well? Actually, let me see.
Okay,
I
we
bet
have-
it's.
but this is something that needs to be done.
You like your wait.
Oh.
You wouldn't be the kind to fall for the popular boys. So that must mean. Interesting, interesting. Oh well.
You can open up all their desks now. I believe that you can take the apple. Or...
I don't need anything from Yannicka.
Oh, you need the coal.
Oh.
So I think that that's what gets you the... And you need the bellows that are right by there.
What Mother doesn't know can't hurt her.
What don't I know about?
Oh, nothing, Mother. I mean, Mrs. Folk.
Right. Please don't do anything reckless with the heater, Winfrieda.
Who, me? Never.
The bellows are right there. It's kind of...
Oh,
yeah,
this?
so
Yeah.
you need those. You need the... Do you already have the chalk? Open up your...
Yes.
Okay, you already have the chalk.
Jacob is so
Oh, you
messy.
need to talk to
What a
people.
grub.
In order
Yannicka,
for...
on the
And
other
then
hand,
there's going to
typically
be something
perfect
that you
and
can
neat.
pick up from someone's
What a
desk.
suck
It's
up.
a love letter or something.
Mm.
Geez, these guys are a couple of neat freaks.
Yeah, and then you can open up the window from the side later on when she's distracted. Yeah. It's a little hard to see, but it's not.
Yeah, I know, but it's still way off to the side.
Yes. So you might be able to do that now, actually. Check to see.
Yeah,
How's it going, Yoringa?
Huh? You never talk to me.
I think you just exhaust some of the dialogue.
Why are you over here on your own?
What do you mean? I'm always on my own.
Okay, then.
Going down
Why
the
are
only
you
road
always
I've ever
on your
known.
own?
What do you care? You don't care about me. No one cares about me.
Well, actually, I'm asking you because...
Because you're a trickster. You just want to trick me. I know what you guys are like. Acting like my friend, just so you can take my stuff.
But hey, I've never...
No more. I won't fall for it. If no one cares about Joringel, then I don't care for anyone either. From now on, Joringel only cares about Joringel.
Okay, jeez. Forget I asked.
Yeah.
Yoringal, you dummy. Of course someone cares about you. If you weren't so busy scowling at everyone, you might actually notice her glancing at you.
What do you mean? Who? No one's glancing at me. When did they glance at me?
Like, all the time. Constantly.
Yeah, it's
I
really
don't
sad that
believe you.
this
You're
is-
just trying to trick me.
She's a
Jeez, you boys
better
are hopeless.
protagonist or...
I don't care.
Because she has a
There's only
goal,
1%
and
what
she
she
has a
feels
motivation,
like.
and she's
Yeah,
tied to
I
the,
mean,
what's going on around her.
better
Anna's
not
completely
tease
cut
me
off
about
from
it,
the
Winnie.
world.
Why don't you
Because
go
her
to
whole
the
world
woods
is...
to save her
Yeah,
No.
and her
And
grandfather
also,
knows
she's just a whiny
I
bitch.
don't
Yeah,
know good words
nowhere
to say
around.
is all.
And then on
You
top of
don't
that,
know
she has
Good
way
words.
too much of a
You
goody
never know what to
two-shoes
say to
that's
her.
like, alright, do this
I
thing.
get all
Why would I do that?
twisted
Yeah,
with my
you
tongue.
need someone
Better
that's
not tell
kind
anyone,
of
Winnie.
chaotic
Fine.
neutral.
Yeah,
Probably.
where Frida has the, I need to do things, and that means I might have to break some rules.
Yeah,
Pay attention.
no, it's fine. I'll leave you alone then.
Yeah.
I'll leave you
Mary.
You need to talk to the other two boys.
This is kind of boring.
Is there any particular
Oh, I
reason
think
why
probably have to
you're
open it from
spying on me, Winfrieda?
This
Inside.
place is boring.
I think
There's
you open up the
nothing
window
else
from
to
the
do.
inside, and
Go
then
play with the other children.
when she's distracted at a certain
Right,
point,
I'll-
she can take the keys and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jacob.
One of them has a poem
What now?
that you need to
Winnie?
take from him, or it's
What's
in
the
his
deal with the
desk.
flower?
You then
Is this some kind of
Use the
fashion
poem to-
thing, or...
It's nothing. Yeah, sure.
make
Fashion.
the other two fall in
That's
love,
exactly
essentially.
Yeah.
Really?
And
Because I don't
oh, I
know.
think you also use it
It
to
looks kind of ridiculous.
Like you'd know anything about fashion.
If that's fashion, then I'm glad I don't.
yeah, just read it.
Ah,
Yeah, you talk to him.
Didn't we? No.
No,
Now
it's new.
Wilhelm.
Sup, Win?
You seem to be struggling.
Yeah, well, you seem to be struggling with spells. So there.
Wow, harsh words. I just mean, aren't you getting a headache?
It's called practice, Winnie. Haven't you heard of no pain, no gain?
Wilhelm, without some kind of helmet, all you'll gain
Yeah,
is
you actually give him
brain
a helmet.
damage.
Wait, you saying you have a helmet? I'll let you use my yo-yo if you do.
Huh? But wait, if you give me the yo-yo, then you won't need a... That is to say, sure.
See that?
Way
That's,
better.
People look out
that's
for
a
you,
point
okay?
and click
Cool.
protagonist.
Yes. Yeah, you
Yeah.
guess I'll leave it.
Guess I'm good. You
Leave it
Yeah,
shut,
so I
please,
figured she was
Winfrieda.
gonna
It's
start.
Oh, you have to
dang it.
you have to use the dragon on the fire. So go feed the coal to the dragon, bring back the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse you. All right. Time to get rid of that fiery breath before you get a bellyache.
Winnie,
Don't take him away
don't
too
take
far,
him
else the
away
red
for too
dragon's
long.
gonna have a real
You know
problem.
the red dragon gets agitated when the baby's away
I also
from
love
her.
that the baby dragon has stayed a baby
I
dragon for
know.
like
Any dragons
Jeez,
live
you sound like mother.
long
Hey,
lives.
sorry. Just
50 years
careful with the little guy, okay?
Yeah.
plus. Depends on how old she's supposed to be now and how old she's
Yeah.
supposed to be in the future to be.
Yes.
Also, well, no, never mind. She's not that old in the future.
Oh, she's like.
Think of her sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how long, maybe the sister in the crystal
Here we
doesn't
go.
age or something like
Let's
that.
get
or
all that
whatever.
nasty
Hmm.
There you go.
Is that really necessary, Winfrieda? It's already getting
Okay,
too
so
hot.
now can I open the window? Because
Yes.
Weren't you the one saying it was a little...
Well, fine.
At least open up a window or something. I am a bitchy cunt. Oh!
Let's
Speaking of
get you
bitchy
back to the
cunts,
hideout before
I
Hans gets
watched
upset
another
with us.
show, and I don't know why I do this, but I watch a lot of SJW
There,
crap.
safe and sound. And free to leave, little guy.
It
or
really
not.
gives me weird
As you
insight to like SJW people.
Mm-hmm.
None of the shit. Use the chalk. The chalk was just an item, I think,
So
for.
go to the chalk zone.
So
obviously.
yeah, now you can leave. Now you can take the key. Because the window's open, yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
not
I don't think she needs to be distracted.
really.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is there any
No?
particular...
This place...
Go play with the other
Maybe I
children.
was wrong.
Right.
Okay. Because the key opens that door.
Yeah. Anything from Yannicka?
Maybe. I think that because it interacts with the other two.
Mm-hmm.
You need the bellows with
hey,
Hi, Winnie.
smoke, which I think is the
Scared
dry
of-
ice.
well,
but then you also need
I
dry ice
suppose
for
I am a
another.
little-
ha, knew it.
Oh, it's not your ghoul spell again, is it, Winnie? Mother said you shouldn't use it because it drains too much energy from people.
It's not the stupid ghoul spell.
Oh yeah, so
Oh.
watching SJW
Well,
crap.
That's good.
Mother helped me find my
So
familiars
there's a
here.
show on
She
Netflix
says it will
called
protect
Sex
me and
Education,
help me.
Familiar spirits?
and
Yeah.
it's
Mother
a
says the spirits are like an
British
extension of. You want to know what mine is?
Right.
teen drama,
A bit.
You should find yours, Winnie.
and it's the
I'll
third
help.
season,
No,
so
no.
I've watched a
I
lot
think
of
I'll
it.
be all right without
And
a pet dog.
I almost watch it out of spite at this point. It's just every single time I'm watching it, it's like none of these people are good, and yet you're supposed to kind of. No, not yet.
Oh, I'm
Um,
tempted to. We'll see how.
you need the gloves, which are in the shed, to use the dry ice to get the helmet and the wax. What?
Nah, I think Hans needs.
There's a book, yeah. One of the books tells you something, and that's.
Let's see. Hans' books are pretty. There's Euclidean works in space
Blah,
and
blah,
number
blah, blah,
theory.
blah, blah.
Nope. Can't see anything right now.
Did he not recommend you one?
Yeah.
Hey, Hans.
Oh,
What do we need for candle making?
What do we need?
well, Yannika's the one who told me about it. Maybe you
Okay.
Oh.
But I do know how to make dyes. So as long as it's the right color, it can be flowers. and
Okay, so
plants.
that's
I have
probably
a
what we're
whole
missing to
biology.
get some of the.
Keep your eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How sneaky that.
Hey, let's go practice.
Oh,
Yeah, you need the dry ice to help.
Oh.
All right.
But
then.
you might be able to take the key right now.
um,
And the apple? Can you take the apple? No,
I don't
okay.
need anything from Yannicka.
You can leave now.
Disappear us? Disappear me? No, wait.
This is no good.
But now you have the key. Now you can get the.
Yeah, go get the gloves.
Sorry, hon.
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
No.
Yeah. So. I don't know really why I do this to myself and watch stupid fucking shit, but it's one of those things that it's so bad that
This
it's
isn't as cool as I
almost
thought it
captivating.
would be.
And
Less
also,
shiny,
one of the main
interesting
characters
toys,
is
more dust and rusty tools.
Scully.
Oh.
It's Scully. Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty sure that's Scully. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Remember the name of the actress?
Yeah, I can't. Clothes plus dry ice. Dry ice plus bellows. I think.
this ice is fine the way it.
No? You put chalk plus bellows.
That doesn't
No?
need any chalk. That doesn't need any chalk.
You need. Oh, you need to read the books to learn about bees.
Let's see. There's Euclid.
Oh, now.
There.
Okay.
Now read the book.
According to Hans, I should be able to make. Let's see here. Oh, the blue cornflower. I'm sure it says the cornflower is oft worn by young men in.
So, gotta get that from the kid.
Is that all? I've sworn that maybe he knows something
According to
about
Hans,
the.
let's see. Oh, it says.
I, yeah, I didn't.
Hey, Hans.
Oh,
Oh no, you asked Winfrieda. That's what, or not
Because he
Winfrieda,
told-
but
yeah.
the other girl,
Right.
okay.
the sister.
Yes.
So now you have multiple things to talk to.
Yannicka.
Hanukkah, and also you can now talk to him about the flower.
Yes.
But
Hi, Win.
the fucking
Oh,
SGW shit.
yes. I wrote an essay for
It-
Mother.
One of those things to where the
What was that?
entire
Can you tell me how to make
the
some
third
dumb
season now
candles?
has
Oh, sure.
the
Will.
headmaster of the
Really,
school
all you need
exile
is some
or
wax,
kicked out
either
because he was
pants or
too
not.
strict, and then they get
Hold
this
on.
new
Aren't
one
I-
in that's a female, and
I kind of fed them
she's
to the baby
going to
dragon.
like really set them
Aw,
straight
how
because they're in the news too much for
Well,
being way
if you
too
do
sexually
have
open
them,
with
you
all of
just
this
mold
stuff.
the
And,
wax
but
around the
children
wick
need to
and
be
you're done.
sexually
Next
open
thing,
with the
anything.
message of the show.
A piece of
And it's
string
like
or
they
rope
had
or
a
something like
they
that.
had a
Then you
chlamydia
can just
outbreak.
dip
It's
them
like they
into
never had a
various
chlamydia
dyes to
outbreak.
change
One
the
child
candle's
was afraid
color
of
if you want to.
STDs and they weren't teaching them correctly.
Wax,
So a lot of stuff's like,
dyes.
yes, that is
Makes no
correct. You should be
sense.
teaching this stuff in
Thanks for
school.
nothing.
I'm
Anytime,
fine with
honey.
sex education
I'm
in
glad I
school,
could help.
but the way that they are going about a lot of it is neither
Jacob.
side is good. The principal in this season is like too
think I know there's
strict.
something about-
Everyone must wear a
what?
uniform. You, of course,
wonder
there's
who
now
might-
a few non-binary characters,
Give me
and
some of those flowers. I'll
one
keep
guy
this quiet.
wants to date one of the non-binary
tried
characters
everything
because it
else.
is a
Everything.
female.
I passed on
And,
so many mess. My
he-
poetry has fallen on deaf ears.
She's from the States and
My
she's so
words
interesting,
yet
and
to
his
All right,
anxiety
all right,
and
enough.
all this stuff,
Yannicka isn't the
just
type
like
to
she
ignore
really calms
someone
him down. But then when they
After-
actually start to maybe get together, she's like, "You have to understand that if you're going to be with me, that makes you in a queer
Jeez, these.
relationship." So like, what?
It's only about.
And like,
I wouldn't do that to you. Right. Love letter. Love letter. It's all just rubbish. Wait. Haha, it is. What a dork. He wrote it on a napkin of all things. If Yannicka didn't know to look for it, she probably just figured it was rubbish. It says, "To my dearest buttercup, the brightest of diamonds. Roses are red, violets are blue. I like you. Do you like me too? Signed, Jacob." Wow. Never have more heartfelt words been put to
I
paper.
think you can now give that to what's his face,
Yeah.
and he can then express
Well-
his words to the other girl. That I think I gave it to him.
To Jacob. Because it's his thing.
Yes. Maybe.
Because he asked me to get it for him, I think.
Okay.
And then I get the flower.
Yes.
Hey, lover boy.
Winnie,
Settle down. Your so-called poetry wasn't ignored.
you mean... But of course, my words of pure, raw feeling. She couldn't possibly have read them without any emotional reaction.
But yeah, so there's
I'm sure they'll get a reaction, all
they
right.
they portray the people that are anti-sex
I have
education
no need
as
for
they're
this
so
nonsensical
far
symbol
against
when
it
I
that
have
everyone's
both
now
on
like
my side.
Yeah.
in a strict regime. You have to walk in the lines. and
Yes.
Winnie,
it's
could you do me
if
the
that's what you
favor of
think you're
passing on
fighting
my
against,
letter
you're
to
an
Riley?
idiot.
A
Yeah.
true
If
poet
that's
should
your
never show
opposition,
his own
and then
hand
they
to
have
the-
all of
Yes,
these
yes.
characters
Please just
that
enough already with the drama.
have actual issues,
Wow.
and they're not
Whatever
actually
could this
solving any of
be?
them. Which was funny about the
I seem to have
non-binary
found it
characters,
lying
because
around. Could
everyone
this be
else
for
in the
you,
entire
Yannicka?
show
Ooh,
needs to
for
seek
me?
therapy. That's
This is
that's
so
what they say.
thoughtful.
Like all of your
This
stuff,
is just
you should be
what I wanted
talking
to
about it
say.
and like
Really?
trying to figure out
Oh, be
things
still,
about
my
yourself
beating
and
heart.
how to deal with
The
them.
moment has come for
Non-binary
my majestic
characters?
words to
No, just wrap your boobs and just move on. They just yeah, you're
Thanks,
fine. Talk to other
Heath.
non-binary
That feels
people
better.
because
Oh,
that
no.
will
Don't mention it, Danica.
they're
My
going through the same
pleasure.
thing, and that's the only thing that will help you.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Also, that was funny.
What?
Give her the love note, and she sneezes into it, throws it away.
Oh.
Now he's all
Yeah.
depressed. That was good. Okay, I've got the flowers,
Yes.
which don't use yet.
Did you talk to her about the bees or the wax?
Yes. So now, yeah.
Try to. Well, I just
Oh,
want
do
to see
the
if you can combine
bellows.
first.
That doesn't
I
need
think
any.
it's the dry ice.
This ice is
No?
fine. The
How
I
do you
need-
get smoke in the? Do you just?
Do I use it in the
Oh
furnace?
wait. There's something. Talk to her again about the bees, just because.
Well, she just told me what I needed.
hey,
Hi,
She
Winnie.
didn't tell me.
Candle making stuff.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
what was all that?
Well,
wax,
then
wick,
you
and
just
wick,
wicks
piece
can
of
be
string.
anything. Then you can just
Okay.
dip them
There's
into
that,
the
yeah.
Okay, maybe
Thanks.
now
Anytime.
someone knows more about bees.
Oh,
Talk to the other. No, he needs the helmet. Talk to what's his face? Uringle.
Oh.
Dude, probably still fine. I think you can talk to Hans to get this stuff about bees. Or no, look at the book again. You look at the book again?
according to Hans.
No.
Let's see here. Aha! There's
we
also
go.
a bit here about bees. Apparently, bees' aggression is the result of pheromones. It goes on to say that blowing
Yeah.
smoke onto them.
But that neither of those are smoke.
No.
This ice is.
No.
That doesn't
Like,
need any
that's what I'm
talk.
saying. Why
that
don't I
doesn't
just use
need
the
any
bellows on
talk.
the furnace, which has a fire in it?
Is that what you do? It's been now months since
Yeah.
I played this part, so
Nah, it's lit
Yep.
now.
you can't use the bellows. Try to use the
No.
bellows on it.
Well, yeah. Like if the exhaust pipe was somewhere.
Nah, it's lit.
Yeah, there's no smoke for me to grab. Unless, like I said, I don't. Yeah, you can't see
Could have
anything
sworn-
outside.
Talk to Yoringal. I think that you can now talk to him to try and express his
How's it going,
feelings.
Yoringal?
Huh? You never.
Tell me again.
It's not easy, you know.
You don't know.
I never know what to say to her. You better not tell anyone when.
All right, all right.
Okay, so
I'll
he
leave
needs
very-
words.
Yeah, talk to the other girl now.
Hey there, you're in.
Same, yeah, it's the same.
Is it? Okay.
Oh well.
Let me try one thing. There was an extra dialogue with her.
Hi, Winnie.
Yeah, love letters.
Say, Yannicka.
Huh? Letters? I'm not sure Mother would approve of notes.
Typical. That's it.
Seen what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go to Hans. Yeah, sorry. Thought I remember this part better. Use the bellows on the dry ice that's right there. There we go.
Now
Yeah.
it's all filled with gas from.
Okay.
Now you can do this.
Wouldn't kill the whole fucking hive.
No, but it's funny that it did. Examine it?
Beeswax is mine. Time to get this
Okay,
to Hans
yeah,
for
you
the
give it to
candle.
him. Give it to Hans first.
Yeah, he does the refining.
Gives you back the
Hey,
Husk, I think.
beeswax. Yannicka said we can use.
Oh, great.
I
I hope.
Nope.
But yeah, it's
Well, that means we just need a
The-
wick to make the candles. Let's see then.
the belief
That
that
means
like
we
one
still
side of the
something
aisle
to
is
make the
so
wicks
far
out of for the
on one
candles,
side
something to make
and
blue dye,
evil.
something to make something
and
to
there's
make
something
the
wrong
white
with them because she
sunlight
can't have
steal
kids, so
Mrs.
that's why she's so
Volk's
uptight by
spell
things like.
book. And then
Still
No,
some.
don't worry, Winnie. You're doing
When
it.
you actually have a choir teacher that's trying to, well, the kids are singing in choir, "Fuck the Pain Away" by Peaches. That, or Teaches of Peaches. Not,
He does keep hitting himself, and this would.
it doesn't, that's inappropriate for a high
Hey,
school.
Wilhelm.
What's up, Win?
And
Think I
yet,
could trade
no,
you
no,
this
that's
for your
that's what they
yo-yo?
should be doing. That's
Get
fine.
out.
Yeah.
What do I
One girl
want?
believes in
Some stinking
aliens and
beehive.
wants to have
Beehive?
tentacle
Huh?
sex and writes
No,
erotic
this is a
stuff about
helmet.
it, and
Don't you
she's
see?
encouraged
See,
to do
there's
that
the
and
one.
writes a school play, and
It's
that's gets them
it's better
the
for your
school
so
into
you look
trouble
Super cool.
because of fucking
And
course it
you'll be
does.
protected from your yo-yo.
Super cool, you say?
All I want
And
is to
all
borrow
of the
your yo-yo,
characters
just for a little bit.
Alright,
Keep
but you better give it straight
getting into
back, yeah?
relationships
Yeah.
and then backstabbing the person
course.
that they kept trying to get into a relationship with because no one's a good person.
How is
No
it?
one has any
Super cool?
sort of
I like
honor or
it, right?
anything.
Oh yeah,
It's
absolutely.
Fucking ridiculous.
Coolest.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay, so that's our string.
Yes. You can now help the
Who's the
one
tough
guy
guy
do
now,
his
Wilhelm?
test.
Wait, tough girl? No, but then he.
You can help Hans do his
Eh,
test
who
because you have the dry eyes.
I have his yo-yo.
Okay.
Hey, Hans.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
But yeah, I watched. I don't remember how many
All right
fucking
then,
episodes it
Hans.
is this season, but it's
uh,
one of the things. Every single time I watch one of those types of shows, I'm just like, so.
disappear.
I get that we've always kind of sexualized kids in the
Wait,
teenage
Yeah.
Moment of
movie,
Hope
TV
my
show
aim is
variety.
good.
But when you have an entire show that's the point of it,
What
and
was
just
that?
how
That was
in-depth
quite
and
an
fucked up
unusual
it gets,
message,
like,
but quite
this seems
effective, I
wrong,
must
and yet
admit.
you portray this
How did you
as
do
good.
that?
Science.
Yeah.
Do you not see something wrong here when even your characters
Science. Tell her it was science.
keep
was
fucking up
just-
and keep getting
just
in? They're making their own problems.
Yeah.
like you said.
What?
Well
Like, oh
done,
yeah,
Hans.
the fact that there's
You
not a
have
sex
indeed
education,
passed.
that's
You should be
that's the
proud.
hard limit. When you take it that far, there's a big backlash.
What the
So
heck,
you took it
Hans?
too far.
Hi, Winnie. That worked wonderfully. With the tea being hot, the sublimation happened even quicker than I calculated.
Why didn't you just tell her how you did it? She's always telling us we're wasting our time, putting us in detention. Just when she was impressed, we could have shown her she's wrong.
I got the spell
else did I
book though,
recently
Winnie.
watch that I
Isn't that
wanted to talk
enough?
about?
No. She has to know. She can't always bully us around.
She does care about you, Winnie.
What about you? This stuff in here you've made, this isn't a waste. This has potential. It has things even witches can use
so.
and learn from too.
But it was a test for witchcraft.
Oh yeah, the
I
last thing I
would
have in my notes is
failed.
the
And
average
not
cost
just
versus
that,
the
Winnie. Mrs.
minimum.
Volk's whole
Yeah,
life is
pay.
dedicated to witchcraft, and people need time to accept changes like that. Don't you see?
No, I
God
don't
damn it,
see.
Hans! Why are you the
Your
only one
experiments
with the...
deserve attention.
Not like this, okay?
With a
It's
reasonable
We
outlook.
want
It's
other
supposed to be
people
a little bit of
patient and
cowardice.
understanding,
Yeah.
But it's
and we
actually
need
a
to be
good
patient and
thing.
understanding too.
Slow
Okay.
change is
Oh,
better than
fine.
quick change because then you're
For now.
probably not going to overshoot
We'll
it.
see
Yeah.
eventually.
And I think that's
And-
why I brought
But
up
good
the
work.
stupid sex education show.
On getting the book and stuff.
Things are able to adjust
You
accordingly.
too, Winnie. We made quite a team, huh?
Sure. Whatever. I'm going to go find stuff.
All right then, Winnie. You do that.
Okay, so we got.
You can give him the string, and I think you can give him the.
Hey, Hans.
I think you
Great,
can give him
Winnie.
the.
Now, let's
What?
see
No,
then.
you don't give him the
Something
flower.
to
You
make-
give
something to make-
what's his face
something to
part of
make
the flower,
white dye,
and then you get the rest of the flower for him.
that should do
So
it.
use the flower on your
We
angle.
will. That's the
Okay.
spirit.
Yeah, he
That's
doesn't
right,
need
'cause he-
words for it.
yes.
He needs.
Yeah, it's flowers, plural. We've got more than one.
Yeah.
All right, Uringle. You understand,
No?
and you don't know how to express it.
So what if I don't?
Well, these flowers, you don't have to say a word.
This isn't a trick, is it?
For crying out loud, do you want to have...
Gimme.
So, you going to put it on, or... All right, lover.
Great.
Yeah, you leave instantly. And now you can go back. And now you can take the berries.
Because why animate a walk cycle to get him over there?
Or why not just go fade to black and fade back out?
That too.
Nah.
Aw. Okay, so got our purple.
You have the 3 colors.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're I believe done with this part.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is you have to give one at a time.
Hans, I think I got some...
Definitely. Let's see then. That's
Yeah,
something
just-
to make. Something to make there.
Just 2 more.
Also, why are
Here for
the
the-
items
Let's
highlighted
see
in the way
then.
they are?
That
Yeah,
means
that
something
still
to make
doesn't
there.
seem right.
If there was
So
multiple
cool.
uses, I would be fine with it, but no.
I'm not sure.
Chalk? Yeah, that means
Wait, you mean...
let's do it.
Wow, wow.
Then the candles go here.
I really
And
like
here,
that
okay.
they are like,
Good.
we should do this,
Now just
and
read
it's a
from
magical
this big
spell that
here,
they're
Winnie.
trying to complete.
Me? Why me?
So
You
that
say
way
it,
they could do
Winnie.
stuff with the
All right,
science.
fine.
Oh yeah,
Come
use the
here.
tools that are available to
And
you.
Yeah.
oh, great and all-knowing goddess. Come
Oh,
to
that's
me.
right.
Here
And they're
is the
in
place
denial
and
of
time for
magic,
thee.
so
Wish
yeah.
to open
Yeah.
the eye of 3. Oh, great and powerful
Yes, I
Minerva,
forgot it was
allow me to
Minerva.
see.
That's it, Winnie. It's working.
Gift me with your sight and awareness. Open to me my knowing within. Make others' thoughts clear, so it is plain what is mine and what is theirs. So mote it be.
Enough.
That was awful. Stop.
You who will toy with the spirit. You who brings suffering and pain.
Me? Suffering and pain?
Yeah, this is a little fucked up.
Audi alteram partem. The path is already writ.
And also, I really hate
Go
Destiny
the
and
third eye
things
watches.
like.
But it is too late. Too late.
Third eye?
Oh, yeah,
What
because
girl? Me?
Not for you.
they're actually talking to
Never
Anna
for
right now.
you.
Yeah.
The stones will not work. Only for her. Where the girl's eyes are open, yours are forever closed.
Oh, my test. I need them.
Your soul too far corrupted, the third eye girl will empower the dark.
Kinda like that idea that this happened-
Spirit.
And they're talking to Anna while she's.
To Anna, but in reality, this happened when she was a little girl and made absolutely no sense at all.
Uh-huh.
Machine.
The devil's hand closes in to beget a life of evil.
Well, what are you talking about? Hans, what is she talking about?
Winnie.
So much hate, so much sorrow, so much death.
No, stop. Please.
Life will be gone. She cannot rejuvenate, only understand. The word is irrevocably woven, but the pattern is incomplete.
Wait, weird? Already woven?
Now, in the falling of dusk, the owl of Minerva spreads its wings. Late as it may be, seek the third eye girl who intends to remove
Okay,
you.
so yeah, they directly say.
Remove me? A girl removing me? Yannicka.
Reject her hand, and there is no hope for you. Take her hand. Take it. Let it end. Let it end. Let it end.
Huh. Yeah, that's how she gets the owl.
Hmm.
Huh? I don't understand. My
I
third eye
wonder
can't be opened?
if you can actually get those
This
stones.
is bad.
I know it's bad.
And there's an alternate
test.
ending.
No, Winnie.
If I can't get this Telecaminos, then
Look at
Then-
Go ahead and look it up.
Yeah,
then what am I going to do
I-
now?
Maybe.
I mean, the first time I
maybe
played
we
it, I
should
don't.
stop now,
Yeah, you
Winnie.
just played it.
Yeah, and then the second time I
That's what I had to
ignored
do. I should've
everything
done it
and was
from the
trying to get
beginning.
through it to
You,
Just to refresh.
I
refresh
have
the
to get it.
puzzles.
I
Yeah.
have to get the Amber Orb.
Winnie, no. The Weiße Frauen.
It's nonsense. I'm not failing this. I'm going to prove them all wrong. Mother, Yannicka, all of them.
Winnie, if something happens to you,
Don't you see? I'm out of time. This is our weird we're talking about. This is my life. I don't want to have a bad fate given to me, Hans.
I know, Winnie. I'm just saying that if something happens to you,
It has to be her. She's the only one who has seen it. If she won't tell me where it is, then I'll make her show me.
but if something happens to you, Winnie, then I'll be all alone again.
No more fooling around. I'm going to the lake to get the Amber Orb. Not without her. She's the only one that's seen it. Hey.
Hi, Winnie.
Oh, okay. Look, I know you told Mother about it, okay? In the classroom, she asked you what happened when you fell in the lake. So, you wrote about it. You wrote it down. Everyone saw the note, so there's no use lying about it. Yorinda, I've helped you with your silly... So now it's your turn to do... I need this. If I don't get that orb, I'm gonna fail my test. Don't you get it? Aren't you my friend, Yorinda? Good. Then let's go already.
And with the dusk, the time for a new beginning arrives.
found
What
the
do you think,
team.
Hans?
He's the devil.
Isn't it beautiful?
Was he at the very beginning?
How
That was the same guy? Okay, I didn't...
Of all the
He's in the
moments
game
when a
throughout,
protector
and you just don't
neglects
realize it
its
until
duty
you
in the search of
see
its
him eat as
infant. I
the devil.
wonder, will the girl from the
Where else
West
was he?
Woods watch over this very
Here?
moment?
Well, yeah, I get that,
Who
but then
knows?
where
Perhaps.
else?
What does it matter?
I
By then I
think
would have
that
had
he-
my fun.
I mean, that's like all of the chapters,
Yorinda,
honestly, because it's...
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's true.
Is this
Unless he
it?
was somewhere in
Is
the
this
Unless
beginning.
spot?
I don't think he was
hello
somewhere
there.
in the very beginning, unless he
Say,
maybe...
Was he the
I
mirror?
suppose you could
No,
help an old
no.
man,
He's
could
not
you?
rhyming.
I'm ever
Yeah.
so thirsty, but these waters don't appear to be.
'Cause I'm pretty sure the they,
safe.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
Thirsty? I don't have time for... Wait. This jacket. Whose is this? Whose jacket is this?
You children, you don't listen, do you? I also told him about these waters. But you people don't listen.
Him? He...
They had
No.
planned for multiple
I
endings,
showed
but
the
it
boy
was
cut.
cut. Yeah.
Safe,
Okay.
but he jumped in anyway.
No! Hans? Hans!
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because yeah, those stones, if they were just throughout the game and you had to keep
Yeah.
them, you find them and get them, that would be a neat little thing. Which I just saw someone play through practically a porn game, where it's like zombies, and if you find all of the items, certain items, you save one of the characters towards the end, which saves you as you escape. It's like Zombies on Mars type of game.
Okay.
But there's another part in the game where if you actually look underneath a bus, you find your dead daughter and you
Frida,
kill yourself.
What is the meaning
And
of
that's one of
this?
the endings, and it's not that, it's
I-
towards the end, but like,
Hans!
You wicked child. You sent him in for the orb?
No! No!
He was just a boy, but you sent him anyway. For what?
No! It's not like that.
this
Hans,
is the thing that
I...
kind of bothers me about how she's already too far
Where your
corrupt.
sister has succeeded,
She's
you
Kind of a
have
bitch,
faith.
but that's it. She's
Yeah.
kind
It's a test of more
Like, had
Not-
she
Winfried,
tricked Hans into going,
Yeah.
a test of
and then
more.
felt guilty when
Why,
it
Winfried?
backfired.
yeah, but
type
she
of
didn't
thing.
really do
Wait.
that.
And so the
Yeah.
world is seen clearly by all, and I shall now decree.
I mean, well, yeah, he's just being a
Yon
dick.
Yannicke, On you the norms weave eternal.
Okay, so yeah, it could be
Afraid
quite a
of
bit
wealth
longer
from the
because she gets
king's hand
youth and
in
beauty.
marriage.
No. No.
But for you, Winfrieda, you, the norms weave.
So I'm amazed that a game like this could
You
go over
shall be
budget.
cursed with an
And out of
appearance to
time.
match your cold,
It was
ugly
probably a really
heart.
small
No.
budget.
Yeah.
Mother, please.
And with
Bitter
a lot of
and alone
it
as
being
you may
actually
be,
voiced.
The world will see you as
I'm
you
watching
are.
an anime
No,
now that's
It's not true.
it's, of
Yorinda.
course it's etchy
tell
because
them.
every
Yorinda.
fucking anime is, but it's
Help me. Mother.
Remake My
Mother,
Life or
please.
something like that.
Okay.
Where
I
it's-
think I've heard
Winfrieda.
that.
It's a
This-
guy
I tried
who's
to make
kind
it
of
right
down
for
on
you,
his luck,
But this,
wishes he could have gone
This
back
is
to
now the will of the
art school
Norns.
instead of a trade school. And so
But
when
Mother.
he does,
Mama,
he's actually learning a lot
please.
about like, oh, I'm really good at
Winfrieda,
just being kind of a
gone
producer,
with you,
but
child.
my artistic talents are shit.
No.
So I'm just kind
No.
of good at facilitating other people and making them great. And like that's his talent. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's actually a pretty good fucking talent.
I'm so sorry, Winfrieda.
No. No! I'll get you back for this. I'll get you all!
Yeah, if there was an alternate ending to that, where she accepts the hand.
Mm-hmm.
If you got all of the stones.
Yeah.
It hurts. But yeah, so that whole
My hobbit! He's whole again! With his hairy feet.
did the bear spirit touch you? Oh yeah, Mom, it touched me. Some of the bear spirit's still in you. Hell yeah.
and so it was that the girl alone had done the impossible, and gave forgiveness where all others gave none. But try as she might to reconcile wrongs of the past, the hour was late, and the witch's hurt grown too deep and dark.
See, that actually is starting to feel like
Regardless,
why the game
girl of the
is
West
like,
Woods had brought peace once more.
doesn't
and
feel
the
right
people
is the
celebrated
budget cuts.
and rejoiced.
Maybe a lot of the puzzles got wrapped
Despite all
into.
the
Just make a
riches
character
and
say a thing.
rewards
Yeah.
offered, the girl wanted but one and made her farewells. For no matter what might have passed, what travels and trials succeeded, it was all for a cause not forgot. And so we shall always remember the courage of that girl and the strength in the innocent of heart.
This game really shook my confidence because I forever have had the Deponia games, which is what this same studio made later on as a point-and-click series. It's like Welcome to Deponia, Escape from Deponia, Return to Deponia. Like, it's a point-and-click series that takes place in a weird, like cloud punk world type of thing. You're a dude in a brown coat with goggles. You save a girl who's got red hair, who almost looks like Lilu from Fifth Element, except more hair. There's 4 of them, I think. You can. I actually have. I think I have the complete series on Epic for free at some point. And it's one of those things where, like, this looks like classic point and click. I'll get around to this, playing this at some point. And then here,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually seen someone play a bit of this,
Mhm.
and
Same
yeah, some
developers.
of the puzzles looked a little
Iffy. Like, little AnnaQuesty.
a little AnnaQuesty. But
Because I heard good things about Deponia. So that's why I'm like,
I remember laughing a bit at one of some of the
Mhm.
playthrough I saw.
yeah. And so I keep saying someday I'll get around to playing those because it's point click, not something that's, oh boy, can't wait to sit down and click. Like it's not gonna feed a need.
It's one of the things like playing the last one, Treasure Island, not
Mhm.
Treasure Island,
Monkey Island.
Monkey Island. It was entertaining enough
Oh,
and
for
slow
sure.
enough to where we could talk about it, and like I got the puzzles relatively quickly, and even though they were obtuse,
Yeah.
and then when it was too stuck, it's like,
Yeah.
this is the one that's too obtuse, so here, do these.
Yeah.
Go for it. And that one also was missing all of the nice double click stuff.
All
so
the,
that
all
actually-
the quality of life improvements
Yeah.
that happened to the genre.
But
yeah, it's just
yeah, I don't know if they are the best for us to play on the channel a lot. It's weird to.
Oh, we can play the good ones.
We can play the good ones. It's Sam and Max.
We're
I'd
good,
be-
yeah,
I'm perfectly fine with.
And I've got the copy, so we can jump on that whenever.
After October.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also want one I've mentioned forever ago that I was like, we should play this because we should, and we never got around to it.
It's not the Star Trek one. It's the one with
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd. That's right. Yeah.
Toonstruck, I think.
Scott Brown.
It's got that. It's got Ben Stein in it. Tim Curry as the main villain.
Is that the one where you like go to a?
You go to Cartoon World.
Okay, no, it's not that one.
Yeah, and then just almost every fucking voice are cartoon voices you'll recognize immediately, like Simpsons voice actors, Animaniacs voice actors, like all these childhood voice actors voices that you remember. Like, oh, that's that character.
Sounds great.
And then just yeah.
So yeah, maybe we will continue with at least one game of.
We'll at least do Sam and Max, guaranteed.
Yes.
Yeah, like
so that chapter was super short.
Yeah. I was expecting that event to happen and then like escalation and then finish game.
Yeah, I thought there was a little bit more.
But that's fine. We went a little late on Plague Tale, so.
Yeah, but it's only 7-11.
Yeah. Well, thank heaven.
Yeah. Mom, I hope you had fun up there as well. Oh, is she dead? No, she's in Canada.
She's just on a mountain. With Rink Rack. Rink
Rank.
Yeah, Rink Rack.
Rank rank. Yeah, no. Okay. Best character.
Yeah. I mean,
In memory of Terry Pratchett.
There wasn't that many great characters. Yeah, this could have done with some condensing.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that, thinking
But,
back on.
Mama?
Huh?
Yes, my dear? Do you think we'll ever see Anna again?
I cannot say. Only the Norns can know now.
Oh, they're probably planning a sequel that never happened.
Because of all the cut
It's
content.
just,
Like,
if
yeah,
Auntie
we can finish this
Winfrieda
up.
had all that happened to her just because we were tricked by this wanderer.
Come now, Bernhard, it's late. Let's not concern ourselves with him right now.
Okay, Mama, but tell me just a little bit more.
All right, just a little.
Huh.
Alright.
I never paid attention to that. I check the bonus real quick.
Bonus Grandpa. Is that rock and roll? Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Pen and roll. What's weird?
Yes!
Yeah. Look how much I'm missing. For how many times I've played this fucking game.
Yeah.
Still go to bonus. There's
more?
There's more on the side.
Oh, these.
Yeah.
So all the
Okay, so that's all the
cutscenes,
cutscenes.
Trophies.
Yeah, so
There needs a goat. Supposed to have gotta catch them all. So they got the voices again. Okay, so there's extra stuff.
yeah, there's little extra stuff, and I
And
got
there's this
I got an
one,
extra one on.
credits.
You can click the arrow.
Oh.
I got one of them the last time I played.
Mm-hmm.
When I was quickly going through it, was when the force field is over the book.
Yeah.
And you click on it, and she goes over and goes, "Tss," and like, ah.
Yeah.
If you click on it like
A couple times.
2 or 3 times, she goes, it's fooled me once, shame on you,
Mm-hmm.
fool me twice, and it's like, and she keeps like, oh, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, not the best example of the point and click genre, but adequate.
Yes.
Overall.
It's a C minus.
Yeah. Yeah, it's competent, but you can a lot of the flaws. You're like, why didn't you just do this?
Yeah.
Very
It's-
simple fixes.
It's easily fixed, which brings me back to that anime. They were the interesting thing with them constantly going through every episode. There's kind of a creative problem or solving someone's issue through like a direction or producer type means.
Fuck you. Oh, I can't save from the menu.
Click on resume though. I'm kind of wondering what would happen. Go to back.
Oh.
But what happened?
blocked out.
Okay, so that's just blocked out. What would happen with when you have something that has to be 3 minutes? What do you cut out? How do you cut out? And when you have creatives, how do you set them down and go, okay, we need to cut content here, and like, well, you can't cut content here because that ruins my story. It's like,
Yeah.
you need to cut content here. Well, my storyboards are already as condensed as possible.
Yeah.
You need to cut content here. Then all my voice acting is gone. Like, we need those voiced lines. Like, and it's nice to see, because I always question, what the fuck does a producer do?
Yeah.
And if that is truly what a producer does, kind of facilitate the melding of the minds, in being almost a final say of like, okay, I'm going to get everything ready for you guys, but we need to actually have the discussion and where we need to cut things. Like, okay, I'm the person that like goes to the creative team, like, we need this and that, and kind of nails down what a producer does, and if that is true, because I know a lot of anime does that well, showing the truth behind a lot of things in a entertaining way. Then I kind of get producers now in this
More
game
and
probably
more.
needed some better producers. Because they didn't focus on what was.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Ooh.
In the case of the producer, he needed to say, when they said, we're going to tell a story about a telekinesis girl fighting against the world and taking it all on. That's where it's like, we don't have a budget for the world. Scale down the scope of her adventure.
It's what we talk about every single time we do a game jam.
Mhm.
Okay, love that we're expanding. What's the core game that we can get done in a day? Because that's all we're going to have time for, because we're going to take extra time on that day.
Anyways, I need to pee, so let's end the...
Okay, bye guys, we'll see you next week.
Next week with more Plague Tale and other things.
Yeah.
We'll discuss it over dinner.
Or...
Oh, I gotta piss.